About
The tower on the Hill of Allen was started around 1859 and completed around 1863. It is known locally, I suppose, as Aylmers Tower because it was built by Sir Gerald Aylmer of Donaghadee. It's generally limestone, and there were limestone blocks that were taken from Edenderry by canal boat to Robertstown, and then ferried by there by local people to the hill and assembled, of course, by the stonemasons. But because they took part in moving the limestone from Robertstown, Sir Gerald actually promised that he would include the names of those men who actually helped on the work. And those names, I think there are 83 names, are inscribed on the stone steps in the inside of the tower. So it was built about 1859, and in 1861 had a very peculiar visitor, a royal visitor, the Prince of Wales, who later became King Edward VII. They discovered a cave with human remains. There was a very, very large skull and very large bones, which were seen to be the remains of a giant of a man. And of course, the legends of Fionn McCool, the stories of Fionn McCool and the Fianna attached to the Hill of Allen, meant that locally, at least, these remains were thought to be those of Fionn McCool.
Over the past number of years, the tower has deteriorated as a result of natural ageing and persistent vandalism. To mark the millennium, Roadstone decided to make a significant contribution to the restoring and protecting of the tower from further deterioration. Roadstone consulted with the local archaeological society and local man Mr. Dennis Fitzgerald, who remembers visiting the tower in its heyday as a child to gain a picture of how the original structure looked. However, there are groups and individuals who feel that the Hill of Allen on which Aylmers Tower stands is at greater risk than the tower itself due to the ongoing quarrying by Roadstone.
I used to go there all the time, but in the last 10 years I just can't go there anymore. I actually find it heartbreaking. I guess I have to accept it. Like everybody who drives a car in Ireland, we drive on roads which consist of stone, much of which came from the Hill of Allen. And so I'm part of the community that has caused the destruction of the Hill of Allen. But I certainly can't celebrate it as a great Kildare landmark anymore. I lament its passing. I'm grateful to it for the beautiful landmark that it was. But the con job played on the Kildare people and the people of Ireland by the way they've managed to keep the busiest side of it sort of semi-intact, so that if you're driving on the road through the Curragh and you look across, you can see something that looks like it might be the Hill of Allen, but when you go around the far side of it, you see the reality. For anybody who cares about these things, it's one of the great tragedies of our county.